Happening today in Sonoma County, several people will be getting a donated car just in time for the holidays. It's part of the Crozat Family Foundation. It helps those in need in their community. Joining us live this morning is Foundation Chief Operating Officer Pat Crozat. Pat, good morning, and I'm excited for you today to give away those cars.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well. This has always interested me, Pat, because when you take a car that maybe you can, because you own body shops and you have the access to this, you can fix up and give it to a family in need. It's perfect because the family gets the car, but also this car is not junked. You're upcycling, which is something that we're all doing now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, so our family charity started in 2013. My father, before the charity was official, would go and purchase vehicles at local car marts to give away to local families in need. We thought this was a beautiful thing. That's a niche that we specialize in. And my dad would work with local radio stations to find candidates that really need help. Some of the stories and things that people are going through in the world, it's heart-wrenching, and it's a beautiful thing that my family can do this and help others in our communities. So far, we have given away, since we started counting in 2013, 204 vehicles. We try to do 24 cars a year. And so after this, we've given away 8 vehicles today, 7 at an event that Geico Insurance is working with us on, and then 1 later today with Farmers Insurance. So we'll be at 212 vehicles and exceeded our goal of 24 this year and done 27.
So Pat, I've always been curious. Getting the cars themselves, right? So a lot of these cars are cars that the insurance company, for whatever reason, maybe they were stolen or something, they're totaled, but they're not really bad cars. They're just kind of totaled for insurance purposes. That's how you get your hands on them, right?
Correct. We work with multiple insurance partners that will find vehicles that were totaled for a reason. Let's say it was a vehicle that was a theft recovery, and then they end up finding the vehicle, and there's very minor things with them. And so we do a light refurbishment to get them cleaned up and ready and serviced. And we work with local charities to find candidates. And then we also supply them with 6 months of car insurance, 6 months of gas, and even we'll give them Safeway gift cards for 6 months to help them get on their feet and be able to support their families.
Pat, before I let you go, because I know today is the big event, and by the way, where is the event, real quick?
It's going to be in Santa Rosa at the fairgrounds. At the
fairgrounds, so people can come watch some deserving people get their cars. One last question I have for you is the people who get these cars. We've all heard of people who were, hardworking, walking to work, didn't have a car, had to take buses late at night. How do you decide who's going to get the cars?
Well, people can nominate themselves. They go onto GNC Auto Body website, and at the very bottom, there's you can click on something that says Giving Back, and there they can nominate themselves. If you know someone that you feel is desperately in need of a vehicle, you can nominate a friend, family, someone you know, and we'll go through them and see who's the person we see that most needs this vehicle now, and that's how we do it.
All right, Pat Crozat from the Crozat Family Foundation, also from GNC Auto Body. You're doing good work. I really like seeing deserving people who maybe can't afford a car get one. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, Cal.
Mike and Gassi, we've all done those stories, right? And not just with Pat's foundation, but with other foundations where a car that many of us take for granted, we drive to work, right, Mike?
Yeah. No,
some people can't do it.
And you're just doing your everyday thing. You never know what's going to happen in your life, what unforeseen circumstance may, all of a sudden you don't have a car. So for the foundation to do what it's been doing for, he said 2013, I believe, and more than 200 cars given away is phenomenal. Actually, I hadn't really heard about this foundation. I think, look, to get to a doctor's appointment, to get to a store, maybe in the pouring rain that you can't, Gassi. I mean, we take advantage of having a vehicle. And not everyone has a vehicle, but some people, it means a lot.
That car is freedom, that car is time, and that car is ability. 100%. I mean, think back when we were 16, we couldn't wait to get the driver's license.
Right.
To do what? Anything we wanted. Okay. So now we don't get to, I mean, it's more of a practical thing for us. But if you don't have that vehicle, you can't just run over to pick up your children from school. You can't just stop by for a quick doctor's appointment. You take a half a day off work for that, right? Just to get to and from on public transit. So 100%. Just, applause all around for the family group there.